We're here this weekend at the Circuit of the Americas where, Formula One runs each year as well. This weekend is crucial for the drivers in USF Juniors, as we know. This is it, triple header to wrap up the season to find out who wins the scholarship to go to USF 2000 next year. The drivers in USF Pro 2000 here at Miles Row, you got a chance to win a championship. Everybody else, you have to be perfect to potentially push it through Portland.
We are in hell.
I don't know how people live here.
No, it's great here, but the temperature.
I mean, yes, Brazil has heat. We are a country with beaches, sun, and so I thought I was gonna be used to the heat, but this is a whole different experience, a whole new experience. I've raced under 30, 32, 33 degrees, but 40, I mean, it's completely mind-blowing. So definitely it's another variable to come into play as the weekend goes.
Well, this is the last time you're going to turn the engine on for probably a while, and for racing terms at least, to next March, whatever. It is a bit daunting, if you will. It happened so quick. I feel like, I was only at Sebring last week.
Racing's my life, and it's what I love the most in life, and so doing it for the last time for a long break, doing it for the last time before a long break is going to be kind of sad, but also exciting because, it's going to lead into another chapter of my life next year.
Circuit of the Americas, Texas, and it's hot, man. It's hot.
Yes. I never thought we would race at under 10, which is under 7, something like that. Degrees is like crazy hot out there, and of course that puts an extra on the work we do at home, to the gym. We work out every day to get ready for this, and it's the toughest part of the job, I think. We enjoy driving, but sometimes we don't enjoy driving because we're so tired.
Yeah, man, the track is amazing. I mean, the SS section, the 3 through 9, it's just some of the best kind of corners I've ever taken in my life. I mean, there's such a unique flow to this course, and it has 20 different corners. I mean, even in tracks that take like over 2 minutes to complete, tracks like Road America and Sebring, they don't even touch like 15 corners sometimes, but this one has 20 different corners. It's one of the toughest tracks in North America. It's incredibly special to drive on with F1 racing here and IndyCar racing here in the past. So I'm just very privileged to drive here this weekend. I was in the lead in the championship until Portland came through, and it was definitely a lot tighter margin than it's going to be this year. But knowing we're going to have that bigger margin and knowing I can just go show up and just get the job done and just for one more weekend, it gives me a lot of confidence that I'll get it done.
One of the things I love seeing at the end of the season is when drivers will jump up from their level to the next level. Maybe test the waters, get a feel for next year.
It's a guest appearance, man. No, really fortunate to have this opportunity. Our regular driver, the number 7 car, Bajoy, couldn't make it. I think he's pursuing a different championship and like the LMP3 stuff. So the seat opened up for me, and a good deal came together at the last minute, and I'm super happy to be here. I think it's going to be a great, no pressure learning experience. Kind of like Portland last year, and that went well. So hopefully we make the same thing happen.
It's one step closer, and the last one is our last game, before really hit what we want. So next year we're gonna do it the right way. I'm already working for next year. Definitely we have Portland and the main focus now, but I'm using this as a process for next year, We want to spend time in lights, so I think it's going to be also a good opportunity to understand even more and be even more ready for next year.
This weekend, it is mathematically possible to clinch the championship, but also it's mathematically possible to put myself in jeopardy for next weekend. So knowing that protecting the car as priority is what's going to get us this championship in the end. It is the end of the season, but my mindset is St. Pete right now. I'm just going to finish this race, man.
And it's time to go racing here in Texas. Kiko Porto is out nicely. We still have to go to Portland, we know that, but to have a big weekend here for Kiko and to make sure that Miles doesn't lock it down, maybe even doesn't lock it down in race number 2 tomorrow. And folks, it'll be a D-Force 1-2 at USF Pro 2000. We'll be back to do it again tomorrow. But here on a Saturday, the winner at COTA, Kiko Porto. It's time to go racing. 15 laps, and we are green, 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 and a great start for Kiko Porto. Gets a good jump. Watch from behind Kiko, though, Nikita. Johnson's going to dive to the inside, thinking about it, but Johnson all over the leader, Kiko Porto. Talk about some ripples through this USF Pro Championships program. This kid is going to be a championship contender in 2024. And out of the final corner, and the winner of race number 2 at the Circuit of the Americas is Nikita Johnson.
Because, you know, it's my debut. If I won this, I would be the youngest driver, which I did. And then if I won this, which I did, I would have won all 3 USF Pro Championship cars. And yeah, that just means a whole lot.
It's been a wild ride. I knew since Sebring I was depending on the scholarship to continue racing next year, but it's not over yet.
Let's see who comes away with the victory. Giaffoni with a shot at winning the championship here in race number 1. We are green, green, green. There's a lunge move there. Contact, that is a move to the inside for Lockhart as he gets to the inside and touches the 16 of Armstrong. Jeffers goes to the lead. Jack Jeffers makes the move for the lead. Here they come. Out of the final corner. He's won twice already. Right down to the wall. Jack Jeffers takes the victory in the opening run of the triple header. The Texan wins in the Lone Star State. Jack Jeffers victorious at the Circuit of the Americas. Race 1.
I had put everything I have into this, everything.
Today, though, it belongs to Nicholas Giaffoni. By the end of the day, actually by the end of this race, truly by the end of the first lap, we will be able to crown a champion. As all Nicholas Giaffoni, the D-Force driver, needs to do is start this race to secure the championship. Driver's looking good, 18 strong, time to go racing, and we are green, green, green. Giaffoni had gone to the lead on Jeffers. Jeffers forces the issue over in turn number 13. The winner is Jimmy Lockhart. 7th place finish will be where he gets out of the car as the champion back in the paddock.
I mean, I have no idea what I've just accomplished. I think I need some time to suck it in. I mean, it's amazing. The job these guys have been doing the whole season. They gave me a competitive car every single weekend. We were supposed to be on the top 3 today. We got unfortunate with a touch, but I mean, I was going full out. I knew I was champion when the green flag waved. So I wanted to win the race. I became champion. That's why I went full aggressive. It didn't work out, but at least, man, the feeling is amazing.
You know, he's driven amazingly all year. You know, he's put in the work, he's put in the effort. He doesn't slack off. And yeah, racing him has been a blast. I've learned a lot from him. We've had good battles on the track. You know, some where I've been him, some where he's been me. But he's just been the most consistent, and he's just put in more work than us, and so they just beat us this year, and he's a hell of a driver and probably the toughest competitor I've ever raced against in my life.
It would have been great to win the championship. Obviously, everybody wants to win the championship, but the reason everybody, even the champion, is in the series, they're here to learn. So, yeah, you want the championship, but this is also such a great opportunity to learn and set you up for USF 2000 and Pro 2000.
So what can we expect for Portland then?
If you ask me before I come here, I would say we're gonna do everything is possible, but I don't know. Now I'm more motivated than everything, you know. If we look back what it was before the race weekend and how we are living here with 2 races, make our dream possible with 3 to go. You know?
It's really just being patient is really the key here. So if I just be patient, maybe it just makes my life a little bit easier in Portland and I don't have to worry about too much.